the Negotiations Vice President for New Paltz United Teachers. My comments this evening apply not just to specific agenda items, as I noted, but to the larger patterns we've been seeing throughout this year's board meetings and likely to those ahead as well. It has become standard practice for the Board of Education to schedule executive sessions at the start of nearly every board meeting. After reviewing NISBA's guidelines on executive sessions, NPUT has grown increasingly concerned. According to these guidelines, executive sessions are intended for specific, limited situations, such as matters of personnel, litigation, or contract negotiations, and are not meant to be routine or expected parts of every meeting. From our vantage point as representatives of the district's educators, we are unaware of ongoing issues that would warrant executive sessions at each and every meeting. That may be due to legitimate confidentiality concerns. However, the fact that we are left entirely in the dark, not even able to speculate, points to a growing communication gap between the district and NPUT. This gap has consequences. It allows the single story, that of the superintendent, to dominate the narrative and shape the board's understanding of events, concerns, and priorities. We also note the board's decision at the August meeting to stop live streaming public comment. This came after the already changed public comment period, limiting the first public comment period to agenda items only, pushing general concerns to the end of the meeting, possibly in hopes that the community members might grow tired and leave before speaking. Whether these changes were deliberate or not, the effect is the same. They restrict communication, silence diverse voices, and further isolate the board from the people it serves. Those watching remotely only hear one story, the superintendent's. The board in turn primarily hears one voice, the superintendent's. Again, the narrative becomes singular, narrow, and unchallenged. In an effort to offer a broader perspective and foster collaboration, NPUT recently reached out to the board to propose informal conversations. We call them collaborative coffees. We modeled this outreach on successful examples from other districts where superintendents and teachers unions maintain strong, respectful relationships with the board. Unfortunately, the board declined. While we respect that decision and understand it was made with the consultation of NISBA, we are left again with the same concern. The single story prevails. The danger of a single story is not just theoretical, it is real and measurable. When only one perspective is considered, policy becomes biased, decisions become short-sighted, and communities become fractured. When teacher voices are excluded from the story, decisions can miss the mark because they are not informed by the people who are in the classrooms every day. We are asking for the full story to be heard, not just ours, but those of students, parents, staff, and all stakeholders who care deeply about the success of the district. The strength of any democratic body lies in its ability to listen, reflect, and consider multiple perspectives before making decisions. We urge the board to move toward greater transparency, inclusivity, and collaboration, not just for the sake of protocol, but for the health of our entire school community.